Syria just it just represents the coup fest that is going on globally right now. And why are we having a coup fest? Because there's a vacuum of leadership. Every time the Democrats get into power, the world knows, hey, these folks have no moral compass. They're completely weak as world leaders, and they're only interested in taking care of their friends and creating wealth and buying votes. They don't care about policy other than how that policy looks optically. But whatever the results of it, they don't care. And there's no better evidence of that than looking to see one group of people who have been coddled by the Democratic Party for almost a century, and that's Black people in America. Okay. And they've been promised everything. They gave Democrats everything, every election, and they're still in the worst shape of any group in the country. Okay. That's what Democrats do for you. Okay. That's their measured production. And so when they're in power, the world lights itself on fire. And let's just look at the coups that are going on around the globe right now. France, government just flipped, right? Not a bullet fired. South Korea, soft coup. That president's out. That president was pro United States. So now who do you think they're going to get? They're going to get whoever Xi wants. And then Korea is going to be set up to help with their Taiwan takeover. The US has gone through a coup. Donald Trump won the election in 2020, and the coup started in 2015 with that damn Russian dossier. And it went all the way through the election of 2020. That was taken away from him. He's won 3 elections. Now he's going to serve a second time. And Ukraine, that's going to be subsumed, large portions of it, by Russia by the time this is all negotiated out. Georgia, not our state, country of Georgia, is going through a coup right now. That president, I don't know why they have a French president, but he's screaming for NATO to come help him, and help is not coming. And then there's Syria. Okay, that's a coup. Okay, that was not a military takeover. There was not one battle. Okay, Trump today in his comments from Mar-a-Lago says Turkey, Erdogan, he's the one that took over. That Turkey's wanted Syria for 1,000 years. I don't know if that's the case. What I see in everything that I'm looking at is Al Qaeda and ISIS are teaming up to do that, and they're backed by the CIA, and the muscle behind the whole thing was supposedly Israel. And Israel's the one who's firing 250 missiles in there. So I don't see evidence that Turkey's getting this prize. I don't know what Trump's talking about. But again, you can't get clear information because the CIA is constantly behind all this stuff. And when I look and see the wars with proxies, we're at war with Russia, with Ukraine as the proxy, and the American people don't want to be in that war. We're at war with Palestine, as with Israel as the proxy. We don't want to be in that war. We're at war with Lebanon, with Israel as the proxy. Syria, with who is the proxy? Okay, we're mailing millions of dollars to ISIS and Al Qaeda every month. The people that killed and maimed our soldiers and all this Middle Eastern madness. Trump refers to it, it's just sand and blood over there. We're not going to go there. And he's right. We shouldn't be there. But too many rhino Republicans are making fat money every time we start wars everywhere. And they answer to the military industrial complex, and they have no plans of stopping. That's why I love reading from the book of Acts that this drone light is so bright above the light of Jesus Christ that it knocks Saul of Tarsus off his horse and he's on his back and blind, right? And who has God been knocking down recently? Well, Mitch McConnell, bang, take a spill, man. And if you're not doing that, have a press conference, show up and freeze. Okay. That's what happens when you get in the way of God trying to do the good. And how about Nancy over in Belgium, right? I don't know what she was doing. It was something with the veterans of Normandy. She doesn't give a damn about the veterans. She's cutting some other kind of deal, investment deals over there. And she got a little push off the steps. So now she's in a hospital with a broken hip. So God will not be mocked. Okay. And if you get in the way of what he's doing significantly, he'll let you know that's not okay. And I hope Mitch gets the message and retires because we don't want him in the Senate. The Senate is now the main enemy of Donald Trump and all the good things that he wants to do for the American people because they don't give a damn about the American people. They care about creating their own wealth.